That's not even a...
We are officially live. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh shit, I can't hear out of my left ear. This is fucking stupid. Stupid earballs. Why can't I hear out of my left ear? I need a couple more drinks to go with my beer.
Nice. Oh shit.
Body Squared Vapes is the motherfucking first one. Beardman himself.
I hope you like that. I didn't have a lot of great quality video for you, but you would have very much enjoyed Prof.
Oh, did you go?
Oh my god.
Was it good?
He was fucking good. Cashanova was okay. Ciroc was also an opener, and she was good. I just don't like that she'd have a lot of hook. Her hooks were garbage.
So are mine, though. I'm not a hook writer at all.
And that's fine. But lyrically, holy fuck.
That's where I shine.
Oh, she would have fit really well with like Ali.
Really?
Oh
Ali's
my
one of my all-time
god,
favorites.
yes. She would have been amazing.
Except for Ali's a master hook writer, in my opinion.
True. He's very good too. I'm just saying, like, they were good as openers.
Uh-huh.
The hype girl. Ooh, I'm gonna tell you that. The hype girl was garbage.
She have a nice ass, though?
No, not really.
Oh, well then what the fuck is she doing?
Fernando, Jason, hello. It's AJ.
Taylor
Asshole.
Bushanen.
Stan.
Hi.
Hello, Stan and
How's
Chris DeMoody.
Christy Moody.
I
I have to post on Patreon, otherwise Christy's gonna get pissed off.
No, the hype girl came out. She like half sang the songs that the DJ was playing, just like just general music to play before someone came on stage.
Yeah.
She was like half singing them to get us hyped up, but she was garbage. And then when she realized that she wasn't getting us excited for the shows, she would just start twerking, and she could not twerk.
Oh fuck!
It was
she didn't have a nice ass though.
No, she was also wearing like really baggy pants.
Gross.
So you couldn't see shit anyway. It was like, what the fuck?
Gross.
And Ciroc is very much like she's very feminine or feminist. She's very woman power.
And then she twerks.
No, but I mean, Ciroc, the actual like performer, is that way. And then it's like your person that is hyping for all of you is like, oh, look at my titties, look at my ass.
I love it.
It's like she was garbage. The hype girl was fucking garbage.
Well, that's why I go to motocross weekends, especially Super Nats.
Hello, Ray.
I gotta tell you, hold on.
And Michelle's here
because I love you.
Okay, Michelle, I can't twerk either.
I could twerk. That's a lie. I just made it up.
Yeah, it kind of
so give me the rundown artists against Ciroc.
Ciroc.
I haven't heard.
Cashanova.
Who's the female? I know Cashanova. Who's the females again? The hype girl.
She was just one of the first to have employees.
Oh, just an employee?
I think so. I've never seen her before. She never said her name or anything, so it was just
weird.
She was just really bad. She was a terrible hype
person.
Terrible hype.
You have to be all across the board sexes. So it's just hype person.
Okay, hype person. Either way, Prof was fucking amazing.
He is.
Oh, dude, he has like 2 songs that are slow. Other than that, it's all bangers.
Boom baps and shit.
So it was fucking mean.
Yeah. Ronnie Cash Vapes, my ninja. Okay, so real quick.
No, we're not.
Let's just get into it. I just got done. I'm not all the way done being sick. I still got gobs coming out. Make a long story short, I have 0 content that I've made this week. I did the intro and the outro. Yeah. I didn't do the up close personal because by the time I got done with the outro, I was sweating so hard that I was like, I'm gonna look down to do this unboxing, and it's just gonna be my sweat dripping out of the box. And people are like, "Are you drooling?"
The sweat on my body.
The sweat on my body. So I just got back from myself and Mandy just got back. We're supposed to stay the night, but since there's no content, we only camped one night at the racetrack at Millville. One of the what is it? It's the nation's favorite small. It's a huge track. But small town track. Nice. It's Millville's like the size of. How big is Millville? Like maybe 200 people,
if that.
And but the population skyrockets to roughly 6,000 every weekend. Yeah. So
what's up, Juggy?
Black China. So we got, and I just gotta give a huge shout out to my boy Cody Clemenston. Fucking finished first in both amateurs yesterday, and then today I don't know who won the pro nats.
don't know why you're looking at me. I didn't go.
I know. Because Manny and I left specifically. So
God, do you remember where I left my pants this morning?
Yeah, I think it was off to the. You know that where the big mirror closet is, off to the left. Do you sleep with the left or right side?
Looking at the bed.
If you're in a car, which side is left or right? Do you look? Was it looking directly at it or inside the car?
When you're in a car?
Yeah, no. If you're talking about a vehicle,
you're referring to the driver's position.
So
you're in the car. No, if you're going to say the left side of the car, that's driver's side. But then again, normally you're not going to probably refer to it as the left or right. You're going to say driver's side or passenger side.
But you do refer to it as left or right if you're talking about drive, like left-hand drive or right-hand drive in Europe versus America.
Yeah,
actually, in Europe versus everywhere.
If it's left-hand drive or right-hand drive, then it's probably still by the driver from driver's perspective.
So you would say
if you're a left-hand drive, it's like American car, just normal. You're left side, but that's still referring to the inside. That would be my best assumption.
Okay, so I'm looking this up. Left-hand drive versus right-hand drive. Okay, so history. I don't want to know the fucking history, bro. Above the world distribution of right-hand drive. So no, you're wrong. Right-hand drive is America.
Weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
weird. It's looking from the outside.
From the outside. And for me, naturally speaking, I would think of from inside the vehicle. Would you not?
I would. I'd assume it's from the fucking driver's.
But then that makes you sexist because now you're thinking about yourself inside the car. Why do you have to be inside the car, bro? It's fucked up. How do you know if you're not outside the car? Okay. So real quick, I just added the other day, just in case you guys didn't see, I just added 3 of these to the giveaway pile for the Patreon page, and I added my favorite fashion glasses. And Mandy was like, "Why are you getting rid of those?" I'm like, first of all, because these motherfuckers are the ones who made me afford these glasses to begin with. But B, because I finally found my favorite pair of offshoots like for dirt cheap on eBay.
Yeah,
they were discontinued for years, and they still are. But I found a used pair for under, I think it was 60. Plus, I bought new lenses for them for like $16 on fucking Amazon. So what is that? $60-some for a nice pair of my Oakleys that fit correctly. But if you see, they're like a girl color lens. These are like purplish warm. I can't do warm colors. I have to do cold, like blue. So I had to order the other lenses. A funny story about this. So I found this pair of sunglasses at a wedding at the same dude who's racing. My buddy's Cody's wedding, and Mandy's friends with Chili. Long story short is I found them, and I took them because I knew that if no one was if no one knew that they were in the fucking woods on the track. Are you listening to this? They were gonna get broken. Or just left there forever. So I'm like, okay, I'll eventually tell Cody, hey, I found these pair of glasses. And it took me a year. Don't get me wrong. It took me a year to tell him. But we were in the Dominican Republic. I was like, oh, bro, by the way, I found a pair of Oakleys that I don't want to give back because they fit. Is it cool? He's like, oh, fuck, bro. He's like, my cousin lost a pair of Oakleys, and there's those. Oh, excuse me. I didn't know that those glasses are hard to find because they're discontinued. And I fucking found them on eBay for nothing. They were just nothing. For how much they fit, you know what I mean? But
Banks, hello.
These are the bitches that I was wearing before that that I'm giving away.
You look like such an asshole.
That no, they don't. They make you look like me. But try these bitches on. They're phenomenal. The problem is I just don't cover my sides. I'm giving these bad boys away. Those went into the fucking pile. They're super nuts. Put them on.
I like it.
They're comfortable as fuck, but they don't cover the sides of my eyeballs. Are those not sexy?
They're actually kind of nice.
They're super nice. Fucking carbon fiber.
Yeah, they don't cover the side. You know, that's not.
Most people don't care.
To the edge of your.
I care because it's
fucking eyes, but no, fair enough.
Yeah, I have to have them covered for like the.
But general just driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've never used them because I use them in the garage 9 times out of 10.
Yeah. Fuck it.
So I told Manny, I'm like, fuck it. I'm throwing those bitches in. They're brand spanking new. What?
Stan, Josh, the famous porn star. Hey, it's AJ.
What? Michelle Fish. These are not small. These are big. I have a giant head. Now, I'm not talking about my ego or my dick. I have a giant fucking head. So that's why, like, I have to find good glasses that fit correctly. But these are springs. Those go into the fucking box. The Lux, you get a car. You get glasses. You get fucking mods. So then let me talk about this right here. Lioness Elixirs sent this out just for the Patreon page. This is their entire line, 100,000 milliliters. 100,000 milliliters.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
The elixirs.
Yep. They're right there if you want to fucking test them out. He had
That's hefty.
It's a lot of juice.
Nice.
So this is gonna be the #1 juice winner. It's what is it, $5 and up? As long as you are on anything, you can win juice. All right, enough of that shit. So huge shout out to the patrons. I'm still sickies. My nose is still fucked up, and I still feel like poop sauce, but it's a much better than what it was. My fucking balls, bro. I gotta say, when you're sick, when you get super hot like that, your balls fucking feel giant because it's like when you're in a sauna and your dick and balls fucking swing like a fucking giraffe neck. Don't awkwardly make it silent. Just agree with me.
I like it when it's awkwardly silent because it makes you get nervous.
I'm never nervous. That's the problem.
He's like,
if you haven't done so, go ahead and like this motherfucking stream, son. Let's go ahead and give some shout outs. Michelle Fitch. Let's see. Ray Lopez. That's the ninja right there. Adam Banks. That's my boy. Holy fuck. It's been forever with this Adam dude. Florida Kush. South Florida Kush. That's that shit. Adam, bro. Where the fuck have you been, son? P.S. Shout out to this company. They sponsor the channel now. I made that up.
I believe you.
I made that up. It's not true. It's not even a little bit true. Scoozy. It was for $5.
Yeah, what are you doing? $5 and up for Patreon people?
I'm almost at $5 for a Patreon. Hold on. So $5 and up will win you anything except for mods. 10 and up is mods, period. The $20 and up is the only ones that are going to be that's this guy's is for 20 and up for mods. So if you're $20 patrons, you have a chance to win Basiums, the Limitless, and this guy. But the other ones, full blown, everyone's full on. Let's see. The Mach 1, the iJoy, fucking name Sharon Mini. Let's see. The Vaporesso Switcher kit. Fuck the V-Fang. If you're at $10, the Snow Wolf. But those other threes I kept. I want to be special.
Are you keeping? Is your Lux Pod part of that too? Then
the what?
Just curious.
Where?
Your pods.
Yep, the pods. Yep, these guys.
That is under your qualification of.
Yep, that's $10 up. Yeah, these guys.
10 up.
10 up. Yep.
10 up.
Yep.
Making sure.
No, thank you.
Making sure for everybody.
I want you to clarify this shit too. Thank you.
I gotta keep them on track sometimes, you know.
Well, I'm also on like 15 doses of Dayquil. This shit is just going to be given away to anybody. As a matter of fact, I'm going to purposely give this away to someone that's not at the $5 range. Fidget spinner.
Cool.
Because
Ray is wrong, by the way. I don't want that Snow Wolf.
What did you say?
Ray saw my picture. I hope you did. Chucky's probably the only one who did, fuckers.
Chucky. Which picture?
The Twitter one that I put.
Oh shit! I had no service in Millville. Let's see.
It is my.
This makes for interesting podcasting. Let's wait for Josh to pull up Twitter. P.S. If you have not done so, go ahead and like this motherfucking live stream. I want to hear questions from everybody.
This is my 2018 ECC setup. That's what I'm bringing.
Oh fuck! Can you leave the Vapor home though?
No. God damn it! Why would I bring the thing that probably no one's gonna have?
Because I guarantee you, there's gonna be a bunch of people with these. There'll be a bunch. I'm bringing nothing unique. I don't even have a Basium. I haven't even reviewed the Basium yet.
I know.
Yeah, I have to review it with yours. You know that, right?
Fine.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't care.
I don't want to open those ones. Oh, they're already. Oh, they were. That's because they were samples.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. They're already open. No one will know the difference.
That's fine. I can attest though to it.
Is it how I
okay? It was. There has been a few reviews, and every one of them seems to be like, "Oh no, you just hold it in your hand, and then you just kind of touch it with your thumb." Dude, fuck that! I hold it. It wraps around your fingers, and you use it with your pointer finger.
That's the way you're supposed to use it. That's the way you're supposed to use it. Yeah. Full blown Dean
it works just fine that way. I don't know.
It's not a comfortable mod. It's just not.
It's a little wonky, but it's just fine.
It's not a comfy mod, but it's God, that juice with the sugar cookie. What are you vaping on right now?
What?
I'm sick and I can taste how fucking delicious this shit is.
That is the Fuji. I don't remember the brand.
Fuji Apple.
Fuji Apple.
Was it Charlie's?
Oh shit!
Charlie shocked us. Who makes that?
It's Fuji Apple strawberry and
cookie sugar. Cookie.
No, what's
On
it?
accident.
Tangerine.
Tangerine.
And then there's a little bit of the leftover
The tangerine
cookie
is
in
where
that.
This is coming out of the C4, man.
I know. I did have to play with that though. If you do end up with this mod, do not. You need more of a protruding 510.
Yes, that's right.
So
that's right.
I ended up having to like take a little bit of peak insulation from a different from like an old RDA and cutting like a sliver off and then putting that on the bottom, and then I stole the squonk pin from the Reload RDA.
And it worked?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That is some gangster status.
It fucking worked.
That is some gangster status.
Still, I mean it fucking works and it's really good.
Justin Carroza, how's everyone this evening? I'm good, bro. Sickies, but I'm getting there. Tunke, that's my boy. Evening. It's fucking 4:26 over here. Bro, it is 9:30 at night here. I will be passed the fuck out by 9 or 4. I'll be passed out by 10:30 tonight. I'm tired as fuck and I have no underwear on. Joshua can attest to this.
I can't attest to it, but you did tell me that earlier, so I'll believe you.
A penis is
I will believe you. I don't need to see that, but I will believe you.
Bobby Beardman.
Bobby Beardman, what you want?
Is it Boardman or Beerman? Alaska in the house. Whoa, Will, what's good, bro? Make sure you guys like the fucking live.
The fuck?
What is your child doing, Bobby? Can we show this picture? Oh, let me show you guys my buddy's arm.
Sitting in the basement. Kids
our buddy's
playing
arm,
games, I'm assuming.
Let me show you guys. If you guys have a weak stomach, do not look at this.
Yeah, this is fucked up.
Yeah, so this is what racing gets you when you're rolling. So long story short, my buddy was rolling into a jump, a triple, and someone landed on his arm. So this is what his arm looks like. That's his arm there.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's good times.
That's fucking ripped.
That's his bone coming out.
Zoom in.
Oh, I'll zoom in just a little bit. That's his ulna and his other one. So right here is his
bone
elbow.
Number
that's
one,
his elbow
that's
right
bone
there.
Number 2.
And his elbow's there. And now he's got another elbow. And so you can see his wrist and his hand going off in a different. Your arm's not supposed to look like an S. It's just not. So he was going into a triple, and the dude, bang!
All right. Thanks for watching us for a short time, Tunke.
Yep, Tunke, much appreciated. Thank you, bro.
This is my message from Bobby Beardman. I don't know really what.
Back it up right here where my hand is. Yep, there it is.
I don't really know what your kid
He's talking
is doing.
to other kids, I guess.
I'm assuming he's playing games then.
I would assume so.
Your kid stands up.
Yes. Shout out to my sponsor.
His sponsor who is not.
I got sponsors. Busch Light, KTM, and just got sponsored by Oakley and One Racing, as well as 100% Racing.
That being said, all of that was bullshit.
It was all lies. It was all lies. I made all of that up. Looks like spaghetti. His arm, yeah, it's fucked up. It's like this. A ways. Justin Carroza, you know what's going on. P.S. Have you liked this live stream as well as South Florida Kush? And shared this bad bitch. P.S. One of the mods I'm really excited to give away is a wash machine. This one I'm giving away. Whoever is gonna get this either is gonna be pissed off or they're gonna hate it.
Oh, dude, I remember that.
Yeah, it's fucking titties.
That thing is
I never reviewed it.
Adorable.
I loved it, and all of a sudden I was like, I would give it away. And that's where it started. That one in the Vaporesso, the switcher kit. Those were the two original. This one wasn't even in the fucking thing because I forgot it existed until last week. I was like, oh shit, the Snow Wolf. That's the army one everyone wanted.
Ray.
chingada.
I'm not necessarily looking for anything in particular. He wants to know what we're looking forward to, like what kind of company or whatever.
I want to see booty.
I just want to go there, fucking go there.
Yeah, I'll see booty.
I want to try and probably just check out some new fucking flavors and shit.
DJ,
if something pops up, I'm
fucked up.
Go for it. All right,
that deal.
All right.
Can I comment still? Can I comment? Yes. Yes.
So fucking excited for that shit.
You have no idea. Sick as tits. It's truth. My homeboy, I don't want to say his real name, but he goes by Rip Trippers. He's a little YouTuber. You guys might know. He's going to be on the stream in exactly 12 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know you were on Hangouts.
We're not.
Oh, you're.
I made it up. I just made it up. Rip Trippers is not a fan of me.
Trying to get anybody to join in with that.
We have to put it in the title.
So, yeah, that's a good point.
So we can't say things and it just goes out to the fucking world. It goes out there.
Just throw in there all the big names that you can.
Yep.
And then just so it gets flagged for people to start looking up the names and be like, no, none of them are actually here. We're just
both. Hey, Justin, much appreciated, bro.
Oh, sweet, dude.
That's adorable. Yes, you can comment. I can see that, Stan. Thank you. I saw that for myself. Stan, did you even like the stream, bro? All right, now I feel like a douchebag.
Well, if you're glitching out a little bit, Michelle, it's all good. We'll still talk and stuff.
No, yeah, you're legit on the live part.
Well, she was saying earlier that it's kind of chopping a little bit. So,
scusi me, Michelle.
We still be here. We'll still be talking.
Can I just go ahead and say,
no,
Oscar Mayer Wiener makes some of the worst fucking hot dogs I've ever had. But I will also say this: it's better than Leron's, which is an off-brand of Oscar Mayer. And when I tell you it's off-brand, it's $1 for a 12-pack. It's $1 for a 12-pack of hot dogs.
You know, there's some stuff that you just really shouldn't have. And
if
it's $1 for a 12-pack of fucking hot dogs.
And they were bun length, so they were like fucking these 8-inch monsters. And it was I gotta tell you guys, I don't want to talk gross, but it'll go through you. It'll go right through you. Let's backtrack a little bit. You just showed the picture of your buddy's arm, and you're like, I don't want to be gross, but it'll go through you. Yeah. Well, but it's different. Poopy is gross.
Did you know everybody poops?
Girls don't.
Yeah, I know that's the joke, but
I'm dead serious.
Surprise, everybody does.
Not girls. Girls can't.
Girls just shoot rainbows.
They don't even shoot nothing. It's just it's a technicality. Like guys have nipples, girls have buttholes. Technicality. You know what I mean? Girls eat just enough food.
Yes, Ray. Pooping is inconvenient.
Well, no, I enjoy the fuck out of pooping. I play skee ball when I poop, and I play archery. If you guys want to add me on fucking archery on iPhone, I'm sure it's on Android too. Whatever it is.
Yeah, it probably is.
Can I just go ahead and say, so I am a knower of many things. I know what my daughter shits worse than my boys. Yeah, but that's a technicality.
There's a difference because that's at a level of that's your daughter.
Yeah. As soon as she becomes a woman, it stops. It stops. I changed my Patreon from $1 to 100 quadrillion $99. You cheap ass. Why'd you do the 99 cents? Bring it up to 200 quadrillion legillion.
What up, Nev?
Never NYC. I'm coming to your house. We're gonna kick it. Give me your address. I've never been to the East Coast ever.
Put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat. Put your address in the chat. Nothing's gonna happen. I promise. I mostly promise. P.S. Can I go ahead and show you guys this mod? This is I made it from scratch.
It's from a company.
Don't talk about it.
I ain't. I'm just saying.
This here, I guarantee you, the video is going to last a week.
Probably.
Maybe 2. If it lasts more than that, that's insane. But if it lasts the week, I'll be surprised.
Yeah.
Hit it and quit it.
Oh, I know. It tastes good, but
like stamps. Lick them, stick them, and send them on their way. Ray Lopez, me and us hang out almost every other weekend. We've hung out twice this summer, bro.
It's a nice pod. Just
not
don't make it.
I wish it was more. Me and Ray and Shua right here, which is his new name, Santier Project Shua.
I'm just gonna start writing all these fucking names
Are
down.
you hungry?
I can't keep track of them.
It's the Shua. Are you hungry?
Silent Deer, Joss, the Shua, AJ.
AJ, that's right. You also look like that one dude.
Oh, yeah, what was
not Heathen? Oh fuck.
It was another vape.
Yeah, another YouTuber.
I can't remember him now.
Are you hungry?
But I'm plenty good.
Fucking starving Marvin, and all I can think about is Polish sausage or real wings, not those boneless bullshits. What the fuck is it called? Wing ins, bone in, real wings for men. The man wings, like this.
It's like mutton.
That's not mutton. Although I do love me some lambs. Fucking kill 17 of those bitches a week. I eat the fuck. So listen, if I want to know your guys' thoughts on this, and this is a genuine sense. Did you need to see words? Did you need to start vaping tobacco in order to quit, you guys? You're a weird ass, Joshua.
Why?
I
didn't smoke for the flavor. I wasn't like, this cigarette tastes so good.
Oh, excuse me.
So
I get it.
I just wanted something that tasted good to get me off it.
I didn't smoke.
Ray smoked menthols.
I smoked menthols too, so I needed a menthol.
Or he went to menthols. Either way.
And I always suggest people go from vape. I want people to start on if you smoked Marb Reds, for example, I'm gonna suggest like a Simply Vapor tobacco. Just out of generalities.
Mm-hmm.
Most, especially older people, have a hard time with flavors. Like my mom,
I can understand.
She's like, if I wanted to fucking vape a strawberry, I'd vape a strawberry. But what she actually says, if I wanted to smoke a fucking strawberry, I'd smoke a strawberry. I'm like, it's not smoking, Mom. It's fucking vaping. Mm-hmm. I got you into this shit on purpose. But it's not just her. It's a trend with anyone I've ever helped over. I would say above the age of 45.
I would almost say to an extent they've almost just become accustomed to that flavor.
Yeah.
So I mean, and even when I did start, don't remember if it was you or if it was somebody else was saying that, like, we'll go with something that's familiar, go with something that does taste similar. It's an easier transition. Well, like I said, if you're not in it for the flavor of the cigarette, then anything that works. If it's a flavor that you like, go for it.
I don't like.
I mean, I hated menthol cigarettes, but when I started getting that Vape Dudes from you,
different story.
That shit was fucking good.
This is a mix. This I said Vape Dudes mixed with Linus Elixir's his custom menthol for me. Oh my god, it's fucking sweet. It's minty. It's smooth. It's not harsh. Is that insane or is that insane? It's beautiful, ain't it?
That is very good.
It is, and that's a half and half, or that's like a 1/3 his, 2/3 mine.
It's tasty.
It's tasty.
Ray, you wondered this earlier. I'm a union electrician.
I wasn't in the union. I was in Teamsters. What union are you in?
IBW.
That's it. I bang women. Chapter 3.
No, it's I block every walkway.
I bang women. I block every walk. Well, you could say the walkway is the vaginal canal. You know what I'm saying?
If you're ever on a job with other IBEW guys, you will see that electricians always end up putting ladders right in the middle of the fucking walkway.
That's how it works. That's how.
Well,
at Teamsters, it was nicknamed the Reamsters for a reason. You get fucking reamed out by your union soup, but the actual soups are not allowed to ream you out. So I have to call up the union rep today. Come yell at this dude for me.
Of course,
all the time.
Chain of command.
Yeah, exactly. And then on top of that, UPS. When I was working at UPS for a long time, it was United Pot Smokers. Right up until you were no longer union, because and union guys would come down and be like, "Look, we can get you a management position. It's going to take 3-4 months.
Yeah,
we understand you're being offered it now, but I also want to let you know that we give you a 3-week head notice before UAs. If you leave union, they're going to randomly test you." And that's why UPS is United Pot Smokers. So if you've ever gotten a wrong package or a delay or two from UPS, there's a good reason for it.
I just work for contractors.
That are subcontractor?
No, I am a member of the union, but we have signatory contractors.
Yep.
So that's when they have work.
Jobs.
Yeah, they have work. They need people to man the work. That's when they call the hall.
Yeah.
And they line up. We line up.
You're like people. A good version of a storm chaser.
Sure.
Like asshole storm chasers that'll that
start Florida Kush is a spring fitter. Good for you, man.
That a boy. Woo. Pipe fitters, I will tell you, man, they complain more than anybody I know, but God, they get paid so much. Pipe fitters union, bro. There's a dude.
They do. They get paid.
There's a dude right over here that works at Coke, and if you look at him, you're like even I've been around a lot of rough people my whole life, and I'm like, this dude's rough. Like he's just meth head looking rough, and then pulls out in a $70,000 Cadillac, giant Pipe Fitters Union sticker in the back window, and I'm like, good God, bro, I'm so sorry for judging you. Where do you work? Coke refinery. I'm like, that's why. That makes more sense. What's that? IUEC. What's IUEC? Oh, that's hold on. It's
you can do it.
It's the local 5, Philadelphia local 5.
Continue. What is it?
Give me a second. He's a electrical conductor. I made it up. Read it. Go read it. Read it. John, I want you to continue without looking.
Huh?
I want you to continue.
You want me to continue?
What's the rest? What is the IUED? EC.
IUED.
I have his. Oh, this is so fucked up. Go grab his work shirt.
You assume I know where all this shit's at.
Just walk right here, and you're gonna see it's a gray work shirt, and it's his. He fucking sent it.
I'll believe you.
He sent it. No, but you have to grab it because now I need to show it off. Thank you, please, and thank you. You see it hanging up right if you walk up now to your left where that door is behind it. Yeah. This is gonna be so weird. International Union of Blank. I don't want Josh to read that, so I'm gonna scroll up, and then he can't.
Dark gray one?
Dark, it's a button up, yeah.
Oh,
Did you say for
Schindler?
Yes. Doug knows him, but not really. Or Doug's dad, I should say.
No, his dad doesn't work for Schindler.
No, I know, but he does the same. Same. Yeah.
They're elevators.
So I want you to,
Schindler, dude. That's fucking hilarious.
Isn't that crazy? But I want you to guess what it stands for. The IUEC.
International Union of
Elevator
Contractors.
See, you don't know. I know. You just copied me.
No.
Yeah, as I was
wrong.
As I was saying it, you were like, woo, woo, woo.
No, you were sitting here saying electrical conductors.
I was almost a pipe fitter. Passed the test with flying colors. Would have passed the interview, no problem. But they decided they didn't want to hire people who murdered somebody. What?
Some places don't hire
go experience that. Get boned. It sucks. But as long as you have the fucking tests and your license and shit, right? You could still be able to do that. You still apply, right? Right?
You can still do the job.
Yeah. I mean,
but if
the job you're going for is interviewing about experience, just go for another job.
Also, if you're trying to get into the union side of it, the union might also say no. Whereas if you're just with a different company,
I mean, unions just want you to pay money, so just give them the money up front. 6 months dues up front. I'm kidding.
That doesn't work.
I'm kidding. No, I know. Although I will say the sliding scale does suck. After 3 years, they were fucking taking like 1,000 of my checks. Always.
Do you like the stuff that you're given?
Yeah, I am, and I have no complaints. I watched my buddy Duck get fired twice, and he was back in under a week.
Jesus,
I know. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
I run into that a lot, where like people bitch about the union side, and it's like, do you enjoy getting benefits?
Like,
do you enjoy having like 4
weekend,
pensions?
If you fucking didn't have unions, you wouldn't have holidays.
Oh no, not just that. In general, they're mad because they're in it and they're paying for the shit.
What,
Go fuck yourself. Do you enjoy having the benefits
do you not pay for internet? Do you not pay for cable? If you pay more money for something, you're probably going to get a better product. If you don't, then that's Better Business Bureau.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
Ray, you did ask earlier, but we do anything from residential, industrial, or commercial. So
he's doing the second studio. He doesn't know it yet. But
no, I'm not.
He's doing this. Why not?
I can't do side work, dude. That's fucking illegal.
I do side work all the time.
It's because do you have a state license, any kind of licensure for carpentry? The answer's no.
But you don't need that.
Not for carpentry.
Yeah.
For electrical, yeah, you fucking do.
It's kind of past coach. I get it.
So
I get it. I mean,
there's only 2 ways in Minnesota that you can do electrical work. You're either you're either employed by someone who has a master of record and who is bonded and licensed and insured with that company, or the homeowner can do it. And as long as you get it inspected.
So here's the thing is I don't want to say his name because I know it's frowned upon, My brother's SA certified mechanic.
Mhm.
His neighbor, they trade. He's a full-blown master. Not master. There's a word for it. And he's not a journeyman. He's whatever is beyond that. He owns the company. He's an electrician. He owns.
Does he own the company, or is he the master of record?
What's the difference?
Master of record.
He's the head honcho. He's the guy that oversees all the journeymen that are underneath him.
That would mostly, but he isn't the owner of the company, is he?
I guess I spoke out of turn. I don't know if he's the owner. He's the head guy though. He's the one that they come to.
That would be the master of record.
So that's the
does
side work.
He approves everything that comes through.
Right.
For the work.
Right.
Saying like, yes, this is legal to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be more like master.
I don't know shit when it comes to that. That's outside of my.
That's fine.
Yeah. Which understandably, why the fuck would somebody?
So yes, he is.
But he does side work constantly
for him. Oh yeah, and I know. And there's tons of people that are in my local that also do side work.
Yeah.
I was told by a contractor that they said, work is getting a little slower for the next couple of weeks, so maybe brush up on your side work.
But you're just not that kind of person.
No, I don't. I've straight out told them I don't do side work. They're like, well, why not? It's like, because it's fucking illegal.
So what?
Because it's fucking illegal.
If you know what you do, if you know your trade,
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
If you know your trade,
it's not a matter of whether or not I know how to do it. If I put in a bunch of receptacles in here for you, and you don't,
get the liability. No,
well, exactly. That's what it is. It's all about liability.
Right, and
if
that's
I put in a bunch of receptacles for you, and you don't.
That's why if you asked me to rebuild your deck,
like,
I would say no, because unless the dude who I learn under is there, because I do trust him 100%. He does side work nonstop. He is licensed carpenter.
Yep.
Full blown. He's a master carpenter. Oh God, he does some amazing work. But I wouldn't do it unless he was there, because I trust my work carpentry wise. But I'm also scared shitless of what happens if I do make a mistake. Someone falls through a fucking deck. I'm not going to be responsible for that.
If somebody came up to me and they said, "Hey, we need 4 receptacles and 2 new lights in this room," and I'm like, "Okay, I'll do that for you. I'll charge you less than if you would have gone to blah blah ABC Electric."
Hence side work. That's why.
It's side work. But now put in the fact that you're probably undercutting your own wage anyway if you would have just done it through a company. You may be trying to save them cash, but it's shorting you
eventually.
It tends to be a lot more pain in the ass. Like, you're going to run into issues that you just don't fucking want to deal with.
That's every job.
Absolute
every job. Yeah.
That you don't need. You're going to end up spending more fucking time doing that shit than you are going to actually doing the work.
That's the whole
to help the person.
Carpentry and electrician.
Yeah. And now one person comes over to their house. They plug in 4 fucking adapters and shit, and they fucking electrocute themselves.
Yeah.
Now they're dead.
Well,
I'm just saying
that's worst case scenario.
True,
yeah.
But in the terms that, okay, they shock themselves.
Yeah.
Now they're mad at the person who did it. Let's say it gives them a decent burn, even if it's just a shock. Side note: if you electrocute someone, they're dead.
Yeah.
There is no, I got electrocuted.
How many volts are running?
I got a little burn.
120 in the United States, 240 UK, and 240 if you're in my garage with the welding. Fucking.
It's 120 nominal here.
Yep.
110 UK as like a base.
But
you're not going to be running a 240
in a
outlet.
charger. Yeah, you're right.
So,
but 240 there is standard.
230.
Okay, regardless, it's a lot. It's more and it's better. It's also conditioned there.
They're also based off of a 50 hertz system.
Wave?
Yeah. A 50 hertz sine wave.
Yeah.
Which, if you've ever been to the European side and you look at their lights, you can see the fucking waves. Oh my God. It's not a good
system. If you film in 60 frames, you can see it. In the United States, you can't.
Yeah.
It's a better system in audio.
For audio,
not
electrical
efficiency. No. That's why I have to run power conditioners.
Yes, yes, Bob. 480 tends to be more elevators because it needs the power.
Yeah, I was saying it also needs torque and shit. That's why my welders run 240. But
anyway, the point being, either way, no matter how it comes down, somebody gets shocked, somebody gets mad, somebody sues.
Yeah.
Hell, even better, that person that you installed for, they sell the house. You put in a new breaker. It's not been inspected. Now the inspector is going to come after the owner, and the owner is not going to take that hit. They're not going to be like, oh, 40 grand for a fucking fine. No, I'm going to point that to the person who did it.
Right.
So now I'm going to lose my license, so that way I could save you cash from just paying a fucking company to do it legally.
Yeah.
It is liability.
It is,
and
that's the same reason why.
I've had people that are like, well, I'd rather give you the money to help you because I know you and I trust you and blah blah blah, blah bullshit. Oh, so you're
that's
gonna
true though. I mean,
you're going
that way. That's not bullshit.
I know
That's true.
No, it's bullshit. The reasoning, it's true, but it's bullshit. The reasoning.
No, but the reasoning is that I like you. I trust you. I'd rather give you the money than a company.
And it tends to be because that person doesn't know that it is illegal.
Right.
So it's like, so you would rather benefit me by me maybe potentially losing my career.
Right, but they don't know that part.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the bullshit part. Yeah.
Doug had talked to me one time where he put me in a post or on a text message with his realtor. And he said, hey, this person or her name was hoping that you could do this and this and this and this and this. And I have told him multiple times, I don't fucking do side work.
Yeah.
And I could have just been like, no. But then he put her in the fucking message too. So now I'm stuck with I have to answer.
Which is good though. Maybe you'll fucking educate this woman. And that way if she asks someone else, then she'll be guilty of it too. I mean,
but I did. And I said, like, here are the 2 reasons that I can't do it. Or here are the reasons why, because it's illegal and you can do it yourself. I would pretty much fucking bet that she probably has a maintenance employee who works for that same company who technically, by law, can still do that.
A maintenance employee can do electrical work?
Maintenance can to an extent. When it's like, oh, they wanted a couple outlets switched.
That's a little different than
installing new product. But when it's like, oh, they just need to switch a couple of receptacles.
When you say switch, what do you mean switch? Just
like literally
replacing
a couple of receptacles, something like that. Something basic and simple.
Your eyes closed.
Exactly.
Shut the fucking power off and replace it.
You know how many people don't shut power off? It's pretty fucking money.
What?
That's a lot of people.
Don't shut the fucking power off?
Yeah.
I'd replace it.
Because that's simple. Well, it's simple. Okay, we'll get back to that.
If you hit a metal conduit, you can fucking die.
Yes, but we'll get to that. My point still being with the situation with the text messaging is like I kind of snapped, and I meant more to snap at Doug, but then it sounded like I'm snapping at this other person.
Leah Gagliardo, thank you. Huge shout out. Much appreciated. Thank you, Dollface.
Thank you, Leah. Then I text her specific or just her individually, and I apologize, and I'm like, look, I'm sorry if I came across kind of strong. I've told Doug this many times, and she's like, and I know, and she's like, that's fine, I understand. I didn't know it was illegal.
Right, but now you do.
So that's the main point.
But now you do.
So it's like
I didn't know it was illegal. I had no idea. I had no.
That's why the IBEW tries very hard to defend licensure.
But that's also why you're part of a union. Is reasons
true,
like that
but
too.
I mean,
you guys have insured attorneys as well.
Wisconsin had a union too. They have a union too. They didn't. I'm not saying that they didn't do it enough. I'm sure they did, but
obviously
they got overpowered on their legislature. Huh? We all know who did it.
Yeah.
They got overpowered on their strength for legislature and became right to work.
Oh, fuck.
Right to work eventually tears down their union.
Yep.
Now they have no strength.
Yep.
I mean, they can destroy tons of shit. Yep. But
also
as far as not turning off power when you're replacing shit, super easy. That's why 120 is considered the most dangerous voltage.
Why is that?
Because it's the most simple. You know, with 277, 480, or 208, or shit, even if
76
you're
fucking lines coming into it,
even if you're
like, I don't know what's going on.
Well, even if you're in a MCC for like an industrial plant, they normally run like 13.8, right, 1380 volt, something that's like massive, something big shit. Yeah. Anything that's above like 240 tends to be like people are like, oh, that's scary, that's high voltage. 120 is like, it's just 120.
120 is going to kill you.
Exactly.
Still fucking stop your heart. It's more than what a defibrillator makes, right?
Yeah.
So there you go.
The only thing that needs to be
Justin, much appreciated. Justin.
Bye, Justin.
Let's see. Carroza, ¿qué pasó, güey? Love you. Baby Scorpion Pepper. Stan, I will, but only with super chats, bro.
The amount of voltage or the amount of power needed wattage wise to kill you is a 7.5 watt light bulb.
Minute. It's nothing.
You know those little lights on a Christmas tree?
Yeah.
That's enough to stop your heart. So think of anything above that,
which
has
is
a very good chance of fucking hurting or killing you.
Dunzos.
So
electricity is fucking scary.
It is.
It's scary.
Electricity should be scary. Every one of you should be thinking that electricity is scary. Hire someone.
There is also somebody. There's also there should also be the same thing that goes with like mechanics. When you think about you're putting your lives in a mechanic's hand,
of course.
Carpentry, same. Well, there is with carpentry. That's why you get shit inspected. But
tons of jobs are plenty dangerous to kill someone. An operator running equipment can very easily kill someone. But that's why training becomes essential. That's why respect of it. That was our main thing, was like, you need to realize that electricity is super fucking dangerous. You better respect that.
What's
shit.
crazy is I went to school for audio engineering, and I had an emphasis on physics, and physics is electricity. Electricity is physics. The thing is, they never taught us. I was working on compressors like that, live.
Mm-hmm.
Which is 100. In some cases, the big ones were 240 volts for the big amps that you would use in a concert.
Yeah, and Bob, you are right. Amps are the things that kill you.
Amperes.
You can have, if you have, some of those dangerous 1380 volt machines. If you have 0 amperage on that, technically you won't die. You can touch that shit all you want. You can touch,
but amperage is
if you are,
right? Yeah. So amperage is
your amperage is what's gonna fucking kill you.
That's what pushes it.
Your voltage pushes you. Your amperage is your power of it, basically.
Right.
But technically you could grab the hot wire.
I thought amperage is potential, or is that power is your potential?
Amperage becomes. There's a lot of like technicalities of just the term amperage, but amperage is the thing that kills you.
Because your amperage,
you could touch a 10 volt battery, and if it's got like 100 fucking amps on it, you're gonna get bit.
God, and electricity. So, and I've got I went to school for parts of that shit, and it's really difficult for me to still have to think about what it is. But that's also why, goddamn, this goes right back to vaping. That's also why, especially hybrid style mech mods, people need to know what the fuck they're doing, because if you don't, it turns into a PIPE BOMB. That's what it is. That's why venting. Oh my god, I just got a comment the other day. It was, why the fuck does venting matter? And it was in less words than that, but it's for that reason. It's any kinetic energy specifically is going to take the path of least resistance. Everything.
And see, that's even with like the Sherlock batteries. I like it more because it has, when you have batteries that say like, well, this is continuous amp draw.
Yep.
Awesome. Because then you should refer to that. But when you have a battery that says 48 amps,
and that's the maximum,
well, no, that's pulse.
Yeah.
But if it just says 48 amps, someone builds off 48 amps, it's gonna fucking blow. Because if they're taking, if you build it off that, and you are a longer drag, if you become the 5 second draw, it's gonna fucking.
And it's also not just low ohms. If you have a higher ohm and your battery is close to being dead, and you keep
that's true too.
It's the same shit. It doesn't matter.
But that's where the ohms law comes into play.
And I was gonna say, and you may be safer for a longer period of time with a higher ohm build, but eventually it's still gonna almost like what's it called, like a Venn diagram where it's gonna meet eventually. You may as well be ripping a 0.01 ohm build.
Yeah.
On a dead battery is the same as a 1.5. Not the same, but it's danger wise. If you don't have good batteries, good God, bro.
Yeah. Well, this was a brand new, basically brand new, barely ever used, 2700.
Yep.
Full charge, 4.2 volt. And I have
4.48 is one that's brand new.
Well, I've used it a little bit on that Cricket, but either way, with a full charge. And I have a 0.13, which is technically a little under what
0.15 is my lowest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But at the same point, I'm not taking a long draw.
Yep.
I'm taking like a 2-3 second draw at most.
That was that Minnesota coming out. You said that two.
I need me a 2.
Oh, excuse me. P.S. If you have not done so,
like
do you have scorpion peppers? I jerk off with scorpion peppers. Let me tell you something. I've got scorpion marugas. I've got Moruga Satans. I've got Bootlas. I got Carolina Reapers. I've got, bro, look at this. This is my boy from Indiana here.
Mm-hmm. Ray, this is that Limitless sleeve mod V2.
Let's see.
So
my
pretty.
boy Chris just sent me these pictures a little bit ago. This is like pepper porn, is what I call it. There's my babies. There. Oops. There. Look, it just, am I lying? Look. Just sent today at 5. He's one of my growers. People talk about their I got that medical. Yeah? Well, I got peppers. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
That's true. Very true, Nev. You can't eat your phone.
That's true. Well, once they get here, I can.
You can try to eat your phone. I wouldn't recommend it.
I feed my jalapenos to my 5-year-old. The jalapenos are like, and those are my fucking absolutely gorgeous Marugis. Look at that. And then
shut up, Chucky.
Let's see. Now those are some scorpions. See how they're shiny? They have a much shinier skin of the seal. Look at that. Oh, wait for it. Now the ones that got herpes, that's my Carolina Reapers. Those will be coming shortly. The bumpy looks like herpes. And then you starve them for water. You take their water supply away. They get pissed off and they produce more capsaicin. Oh, that's the sound that you make. I've never tried the chocolate bootlas. Those are on their way. Those are in St. Paul's, or at my friend's house, my old neighbor's house, and I'm scared. I'm scared shitless of the chocolate bootlas. He said, if you thought the Carolina
jalapeno poppers, that's about it. Other than that, I fucking hate burns.
Oh, I love it. The chocolate bootlas. He said those should hurt your stomach for a few days. And I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. Feel my heart. I'm excited.
Hey, you know what, Chucky? To be fair, I did have a nice, pretty blue drip tip and a nice, pretty green drip tip, and that's why I picked these two colors.
Matchy McMatcherson? How would you say that? Mackie McMatcherson.
Matchy McMatcherson?
Mattress in your what?
Matchy McMattress
on. Base him again. God, I don't want to admit that
what
this
up,
thing
Matt?
is beautiful. It's fucking phenomenal.
Isn't it fucking gorgeous?
Matt Blymer, what's good, bro?
Oh, so pretty.
My tongue is cowarding thinking about. Oh, I love it. Like if I could, oh man, if my ulcers went away tomorrow, I would drink it in on a constant basis. Oh my God, you guys have no idea. I would fuck peppers. You guys don't know. It's an obsession. The thing is,
it sounds like an obsession.
when the spice starts to hit, is one thing. It's when my lips start to turn blue is when it's starting to get good.
Well, sorry to interrupt you, but Shane Smith.
Oh, it's Black China Worker Stream.
Dude, yeah, we absolutely should.
Don't recommend fucking peppers. So let me tell you a story about masturbating. So I was probably 8 or 9 years old, and I had just discovered that masturbating is better with lubrication. And this is a true story. I swear to God. I swear to God. I don't want to say these next words, but you can ask my mom.
Lucky you, Shane. You came in at the perfect
time.
So just like his mom.
No, she didn't come in. I had to go out. That's how bad it was. And my dad and my brothers. Oh fuck. So 8 or 9 years old, and I began to look for Vaseline, petroleum-based lubricants, as stereotypical as it is. Now, when you're 8 or 9 years old, you don't read. I mean, I read fine, but you don't read labels. You feel it, right? And I was like, "Oh, this will work great." And I proceeded to grab a giant glob of icy hot, and I grabbed my cock. And that's being very generous. The term cock should not be used for 8 or 9 year old. And I grabbed it, and that is about when 2 strokes, maybe 3 strokes into it, is when I had realized that icy hot is basically Satan. And I had to grab an ice cold washcloth. and I had wrapped it around my junk, not realizing that the term icy hot was involved. So then it went from this breathtaking pain of fire to this breathtaking pain of, it felt like I dipped my penis into liquid nitrogen, and I didn't know what to do. There was no happy medium. So
First it gets icy to dull the pain.
No.
Then it gets hot to relax it away. No, it doesn't.
It was the opposite. It was quite the opposite. First it turns on fire just in case you run out of kerosene, and it's the 1896. And then it turns cold. It's like Game of Thrones. It was like sticking my penis into the wall in Game of Thrones.
It would have been way better if it was fixed.
Yeah, it was a bad situation.
Oh, it's cold, it tingles, but it smells nice. It helps me go to sleep.
It smelled like geriatric. It smelled like an old folks home. It smelled like what I imagined Shaquille O'Neal's house smelled like. Just icy hot on everything. Ugh.
Is the general in the background
too? Yeah. Dude, those Shaquille O'Neal icy hot, every time I watch that shit and he talks about those patches, I'm like, bitch, put that on your dick and then try to sell it. Never again. Never. I don't even want to see that. I don't want to smell aspartame, Bengay, icy hot. I don't want to smell none of that shit.
You know, part of me actually kind of feels bad for Shaq. It's like, dude, you're doing icy hot commercials and the general insurance. But then again, that guy's making in so much money. He's like, I got to do something. I'm bored. I don't
feel bad a little bit. Not even a little bit. Bitch, if icy hot hit me up today, I'll be like, I'll jerk off again. I'll promote that on the channel. Listen, if you
supposedly you can beat off, you can safely beat off with VG though.
That's why I buy it in the 1 gallon.
That's why you buy the full size.
I buy the
Except giant. That thing always seems to be empty every week.
It's because I buy new ones. I have to go through them on a constant basis. I'm gonna send you some. Was it BioFreeze? Fuck that. I'm good. That's just made for warts. You got herpes. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not kidding, but I am sorry.
I need to freeze all these piercings away.
No. Good God, I never thought about that. Oh, did I ever tell you about that? Oh, I'll leave that for a non. No, fuck it. I'll tell you.
The BioFreeze masturbation challenge.
Oh God, that makes the Tide Pod challenge a good joke. So this dude, one of the piercists that I know, he's actually amazing piercist. You know what, like body hanging and shit, like the meat hooks and stuff.
Yeah.
So one of the things that this dude does is he does pierce burnings. So this dude will connect low voltage tens units to people's piercings and then full blast them. Now, when I say the low voltage tens units, I'm not talking about the handheld ones. I mean the ones you plug in the fucking wall, and then connects it to like a Stevo style to their piercings, and they enjoy the fuck out of it. Yeah, you're talking like, I don't know what the amperage would be now that we're talking about electricity, but 12 volts, that's a lot of, you ever look at 9 volt? That shit hurts. 12 volts going into the genital piercings cannot be fun. Though I have not tried, so I couldn't say it.
Where's your negative at?
Don't know. I'm not asking questions. I'm assuming
they're attaching like
leads.
Yeah, like a positive negative to like two ends of it.
Well, no. Why wouldn't you do 1-to-1 piercing, one to the other? Where 80% water would be great. I mean, I'm just saying, like if you have a single stud or a single bar, and you're going positive on one, negative on the other end of the bar, essentially you're just drawing electricity through there. You are getting a sting on the other, around it, but I don't know the details.
I don't fucking either. But
you sound like you're well versed. I'm not gonna lie. I've never,
because I know how electricity works.
I look down and I see a giant barbell right in the microphone stand.
The one holding the microphone.
Yeah,
stand.
that's terrible.
All right, yeah. So if you're gonna touch him here,
hold on, you're
gonna get a little sting around here. You know,
this is, and I mean no HOMO. I've got the look at my finger. You see? so it looks just like that, but curved. I've got many of them.
I believe you.
Ray Lopez said, "Ghost, motherfucker!" I smacked it around first. Shane Smith, Shane's my boy. When you got your Prince Albert or tattoo on your dick, did you get hard at having it? No. Matter of fact, I wish it wouldn't have been in front of people, because quite the opposite happens. People talk about you have to get your dick hard to get tattooed. I've got my dick hard. Let me tell you. Or no.
Well, you have 2 kids, I'd assume.
Listen,
so.
I've got my dick tattooed, and it was. If you can get a hard on during that scenario, I will high five you and I will say, you, sir, you are more man than me, because it was not anywhere near hard. In fact, I would say it went beyond flaccid. It went less than flaccid. It is a painful experience. Yeah, it turtled.
I suppose it depends. If you like being smacked in the dick,
oh my god! So did you ever watch
did
you ever watch the ball busting video? I mean, there's a shit ton of them, but there's one specific one. Oh, dude!
I'm gonna go with probably not.
Listen, bro. Listen, Linda. So there are a few things in this world that make me cringe. Look, I just showed you my homeboy's arm. That shit makes me cringe, but in a different way. This dude got he was in the humiliation.
Mm-hmm.
So he had a chastity thing on. So if he started to get hard, there's a razor blade at the tip. So once he starts getting, it's a cage. Once it starts getting hard, there's a razor blade there. There's other dudes that use like a nail. So then it.
Nope.
Yeah. That's not bad. That's bad. That's not bad. And the other part that got him off, and this is a viral video. I can't believe you don't remember this. It was on whip.com. And this fucking chick takes her needle point stiletto and pops his testicles. We just lost 2 viewers.
Yeah, I don't blame anyone for
nobody.
Right now.
Nobody pops. And
that's
that
so
shit
fucked up.
No, fucked up.
I understand some people, you got your thing.
Everyone's different.
Everybody's got a thing.
Yeah.
But
I'm not trying to get my balls popped by a fucking pump. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
I'm not even like heels. I don't even like heels.
Sorry, I put my penis in the vagina, and that's
it.
How it is.
That's how it works. That's how it works. You want to mess with the balls?
There's not going to be any razor blade near my dick either.
Any other subject.
Or nail.
Let me guys show you this Lustro 200 that's being given away. Bam! This bad bitch is gorgeous. Lipstick red, not lipstick that the chick was wearing in that video, by the way.
That's pretty.
Testicle popping, electricity, turtle.
Yeah, we've had a weird fucking vlog so far.
It's a pretty strange vlog. If you have not done so, go ahead and like this live stream.
Dog, welcome. You missed a lot.
You missed a bunch, Dog. That's okay.
Actually, no, you came in at a good time.
If you're into testicle popping, rewind. Go ahead.
No, Josh. What do you mean, Chucky?
Love a look at the Lustro. Oh, dude. Asmos is one of my favorite companies of all time. That's my daily vape. That's why they don't pay. Like I've told Asmos, like, you don't got to pay me. And just so everyone knows, I'm biased. Just generally speaking, I am biased with Asmodus. When it comes in the mail, I'm like, it's gonna be good. It's like this. I like Milwaukee a lot.
Yeah.
But I could be unbiased.
No,
I love KTM, and it'd be really hard for me to be unbiased with the dirt bikes, especially because I can't afford them.
Mm-hmm.
I can't afford Asmodus mods. So when they show up, I'm like, I'm excited. You know what I mean? Right. I will say the review for the Lustro is going to be unbiased, and it's not perfect. I will say that the magic tricks you can perform with it, everyone hates. I'm a child, and I'm blown the fuck. The fact that I don't have to touch the screen. I go like
you have gold mods. We all know that you are into kind of the gimmicky shit.
Oh, I love gimmicky.
And don't worry, Chucky. I don't want it. Okay.
Well, what?
He's telling me no. Just because I looked at it is still pretty, but I can say that objectively and say it is pretty.
I'm giving away 2 of them.
I can also say biasly that I have a couple of red mods, and I don't need any more.
One? No, he doesn't.
I can say that is also pretty.
That's pretty.
But you know what?
But you guys get it.
I don't like it. That's me personally.
Also, even if he did like it, he's still not getting it. So this just goes right to Patreon. Yes.
But I can say objectively that it is still pretty. It looks good.
Lies. Shush. Look at this. Look at this distraction.
You can't talk about that yet.
Stan, because clickbait, Stan. This is true shit. This is true shit. If you have not done so, like this fucking video. I'm out of beer. That means we have 10 minutes left. No, that's yours. Drink it.
Go for it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't live here.
He doesn't live here yet. Give it a week. Give it maybe 2 weeks. Cheers.
I still got to drive home. So
cheers me, Stella. Or cheers me with your Stella. Although I do gotta say, Stella sounds like a nickname you would give your turtling penis kind of situation.
A little bit.
Stella, stop. And then when it's back to normal, you call it the Hulk. Go whatever you want.
Never wants to know
what this
Yep.
This is.
Yep.
This is pretty dope.
I like the burn. I like how
it hits.
It hits very well.
Not comfortable.
No.
No, it's not.
Take your phone and like put your
and suck on the corner.
Just core. Yeah, exactly. It's like, what a fantastic vape. It's comfortable as fuck.
If they were to put that in any other fucking form factor,
it would have been amazing.
It'd been amazing.
But they are gonna get super fucking screwed.
Yeah,
they're
gonna get a cease and desist. I guarantee. Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
All right, Shane, be that way.
Shane, what does he say? Okay.
Says he's out and wife needs me, so I'm off to bed.
All right. Ooh.
Be that way, kids.
Shit. Bring the icy hot. Love you,
no,
bro.
do not bring the icy hot.
We didn't have a NinjaMilitia gang sign.
Uh-huh.
Like this. So will be the
He's really trying hard to be like, how do I make an
Illuminati? We're gonna be this plus a dime of smiley face. Smiley right there. Smiley face. That's the NinjaMilitia gang sign. If you see me at ECC and you see Josh at ECC,
I won't be doing that.
Like that. I'm gonna walk around that whole bit like
he's
that.
Gonna be the only one walking around like
this. Oh, NinjaMilitia.
We're gonna be like 20 feet behind him.
Like, God,
like I don't know that
guy. LMC is expecting us at the booth. They're super
shit.
excited. Yeah, they're like, hey, we're expecting you guys. I'm like,
all right. Ray wanted to know earlier. I guess we're gonna go by LMC.
Yeah, LMC. Let's see.
Okay.
Asmoda, same thing. They're like, maybe you come to booth. I'm like, I will come to the booth. Like, I also don't want to scare off potential customers, but if you say so. LMC was a huge fan of the Trump comment. I mean, you can have a super thin spray like Trump's penis or a thicker one like mine. And she's like, I love that shit. I'm like, okay. LMC,
awesome.
You are a long-term sponsor. I'm gonna put you in the long-term section.
Cool.
Bob,
I'm down for that.
Bobby said, "What is it? Shadow puppet time." My favorite one is this. This one that you can't right now. It looks like my hands are humping, but when the shadows are on, it should be on YouPorn. You know what I'm saying, bro? Tell me why broccoli is so fucking expensive and gross. I'm not a vegetable kind of person. I'm
not a vegetable either, but broccoli's okay.
Broccoli's fine
as long
with
as you
cheese.
put cheese.
Yeah.
Yep. Cheese on it.
It's steamed broccoli with some, but I'll tell you what I love. Most people hate Brussels sprouts.
Oh, dude, that shit's so good.
Salt, butter, and
Brussels
pepper.
sprouts.
That's oh my god.
Unless you grill them.
Oh, that's even better too. Yeah,
they're good grilled.
In skewers with fucking solid steak. Woo.
It's okay, Bobby. I was laughing. So.
What was that?
I thought my comment about sharp objects would have gotten more laughs.
Where is it?
It's up away about no sharp cotton, no sharpness near my dick.
Oh shit! I forgot what we were. Oh, that's right. Chastity belts.
You're probably right too, Stan. I'm sure it will.
Broccoli is the shit with olive oil. Oh, it is. Broccoli is good. Don't get me wrong. It's just that it's not my first vegetable go to. I like asparagus. I love good mushrooms, chanterelle mushrooms. Oh my god.
I love asparagus, but it has to be wild
and fried.
No.
Or sauteed.
No.
Just eaten?
Just eat.
Gross. I love good green beans that are raw.
Growing up out in the middle in the country, middle of nowhere, my dad would take us to like dredge ditches and shit, and we would find patches. So you find patches of them, you just cut them off, take a bite.
It's good.
Oh, it's amazing. As long as it's not when it gets too thick and hard, they call it woody. essentially.
It tastes like wood.
If it's before that, as long as it's still kind of soft and
it's like
shit,
poison ivy.
it's fucking amazing.
You ever had poison ivy tea?
No, because I hate tea. Point still being, it's wild. It has to be wild. That is so much better. When you go to the grocery store and you get that little thin ass,
flaccid,
weak fucking garbage shit.
Flaccid.
I'm sorry, it doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste the same.
Have you ever just eaten solid raw out of the ground green beans? Sweet. Oh, excuse me.
Nice.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same. Right. So I've never had, so I can't speak to it. But wild asparagus sounds good.
Wild asparagus is amazing.
Anything wild like that is good.
I will say it in any way. I will eat asparagus. If it's sautéed, if it's kush, yes, I would eat it. If it's in tinfoil wrapped in butter.
Oh my god! On a grill,
yes. It's fantastic.
It's fucking phenomenal.
I do asparagus, but I prefer it so much better when it is fresh.
That's green beans because I'm not a fan of green like steamed canned green beans. I'll eat it, but it's not my favorite.
But it's not as good.
But I much prefer like a fresh crunch. Farmer the organic. And here's the thing about organic, man. I would everyone would prefer organic. The deal is you can't make mass quantities of food with organic. Anything. Of course not. In the United States, you have all these fucking hippie libs that want peace, love, and things, but then they want cheap prices at the grocery store on organic produce. Look, dude. So a family friend of ours, her brother has had a farm here in Stanton. Her last name is Stanton too. The town is named after her family. Okay. I shouldn't have said that. I don't know if she wants to be outed like that, but her brother owns the biggest farm out there, and then her other brother owns the poultry farm.
Okay.
And he wanted to go organic. He's like, this is super cool. I want to be, cool, calm, collected with down to earth. The problem is that like, whoever does the licensing for the USDA organic certified, the earth has to rest for something like four minimum, but like I think it's 7 years. Which they would lose.
It's not an easy process.
They would lose everything if they just
Jeff
stopped.
Bricker, thank you. Said, hey guys, loving the stream. Vape on.
Jeff Bricker, much appreciated. Thank you, my educated. Organic so if they were to, why can't there should be a transitional period? I get it because you should let the ground as. Now, I'm not saying this is set in stone, but I am saying even biblically, it says that you should let your earth rest for 7 years. To replenish itself, to let the earth, regardless of religion or not, that's good fucking advice. The amount of people that we have on the planet and the amount of shit we're asking of the ground, especially on farms, it's pretty insane.
It's also difficult to make that as a business.
But that's what I'm saying. So for him, organic wise, he wanted to go organic, but they had him jump through so many fucking hoops that he couldn't do it. He couldn't afford it as a farm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is sad. So he had to go back to regular. I also will say, dude, GMOs, I've tried. I've searched and searched and searched. I found nothing bad with GMOs.
There isn't.
GMOs is literally crossbreeding.
Yes.
Those peppers that I showed you guys, those aren't natural peppers.
Have you ever?
You have to crossbreed to get them.
I almost wanted to slap the person that was in front. We go to the co-op just down the road from us, Valley.
Yeah.
And we get the eggs from there just because they're cheap.
That's why we have chickens.
We'll get we go through a decent amount of eggs, so we just go there. It's quick for breakfast.
Yep.
Natalia and Ashley usually.
I say I hate eggs. I'm bad at I can cook anything. Eggs, I fuck up. So
eggs are simple.
I can't do it. I'm not a simple guy.
We go there for like eggs.
Excuse me again.
Normally,
I fucking love everybody. You guys, anyone that's watching this shit, just want to let you guys know, I love each and every one of you guys. I apologize about not having content this week. I've been sick. It's been a fucked up week in terms of that. Hardcore fever it was only a night, but it was bad. Josh, you're a saint for even coming over and sitting with my sick self. Keep going. Eggs. Co-op.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
We go to the co-op for the eggs. They go for a couple other things, but either way. When I was there getting eggs, icy hot, fuck. No, it'd be organic icy.
Jalapenos and I don't know what's icy.
There was a lady that was standing in front of me while I was grabbing eggs. She was grabbing some too, and I glanced as I turned and walked away, and she had milk in her little handheld shopping cart. And
was it a reusable shopping bag?
No.
Okay.
I don't know if she had one or
Those
not. It
burlap
wasn't
ones?
visible. It was just like the little basket, whatever. She had non-GMO milk that had double the protein of regular milk. And it's like, I want to fucking slap you so hard.
That is by
Milk?
definition
Exactly.
an altered genetic cow. That's by definition.
Not
a
even if
GMO.
it's altered cow, you still altered the milk.
Altered milk. Excuse me. That's
So
altered
it's like,
cow.
yeah, you did.
They
alter
altered
the
that
cow.
bitch. They fucking threw some extra ribs in that motherfucker.
Still,
Altered
it just
milk, and milk isn't good for humans anyway. I mean, it's just not.
it's a good form of calcium.
It's
but
not. There's no.
it's tasty.
There's more calcium in one banana than there is in orange and in 3 glasses of milk. I'm dead set against humans drinking milk.
Milk is fucking delicious.
I hate it. It's like drinking
well, that's
cum. That's
your
disgusting.
opinion. It's delicious.
My opinions are fact. We have
Delicious.
gone through
No,
this.
Your
They're
opinions
fact.
are still opinion.
My opinions
Point
are
still
fact.
being, you had non-GMO,
Labeled.
GMO, and
Yeah.
fucking milk.
Homogenization also fucks shit up too.
My favorite thing is corn. Anyone who
Corn-
ever eats fucking corn now, even if it says organic corn on it,
Corn has zero
It is
nutritional
still-
value.
God, you're such a kill.
I'm just saying it has zero nutritional value.
Granted,
It's delicious.
Do you eat?
I love it.
Do you eat like fast food
No.
of any kind? That's
Oh, yeah, I do.
bullshit. Yeah,
I
you
do. I do.
But there's a lot of that isn't good for you either. Point
Of
still
course
being
not. Of course
that
not.
if you were going to go to the grocery store, you're going to buy organic corn, organic non-GMO corn, you are still eating something that is fucking GMO'd.
Because corn is supposed to be this big.
Corn is nothing.
Corn is this big.
Yes,
Corn
it
is
has
the
been
size of
altered
like a thumb.
so many times.
Corn, as it is right now, like if you would have come here when the Native Americans ruled the land and Mexicans were it wasn't Mexico, maize, whatever you want to call it, was tiny. Corn was small. The corn that we have now shouldn't be the size that it is. What did you say ooh for?
I forgot to look at this. Ray, yes, I saw that too. American Lung Association or American Cancer Society has like officially changed their stance on pro vaping.
The reason why I haven't said anything about this is because, do you remember? Did you watch? I don't know if you've seen my videos that were that old. The American Heart Lung Association was one of the biggest people that we had to fight here in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
We also outed them at the time of. I don't want to say the percentages because I don't want to be misquoted. But
By
it was
a percentage.
It was a single digit percentage of how much money that if you donated $100, it was in a single digit that actually went to research, and the rest of it was spent on at that time lobbying for anti-vaping and to put more regulations in, and then advertising.
Yeah,
advertising came first. Second was lobbying against vaping and lobbying for more regulations. And
that shit still continues even now.
And the way that the dude he's a vapor now, and he was at one point a part of that coalition or association, nonprofit. He said that the reason why they do that is they need an excuse to exist.
Yeah.
So he said if they put all their money to research, they would have and say, God, I should excuse me, say this. So don't pretend I'm not saying it, but just listen. If they put all 100% money in the research, period, and say they did end something, say they cured something, he said there'd be a lot less funding that would continue to funnel through.
Well, of course.
And you have people, CEOs,
healthy people don't create business.
That's fucked up, but it's true.
I know.
It's sad.
I'm 100% with that. It's fucking wrong.
Yeah.
But it's right.
Where's do I have vapor towels over there?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I've had to blow my nose for the past hour and a half.
No, Cancer Society has changed their opinion on it. Granted, I don't know how strong they're going to be on it. Hopefully strong. But yes, they did kind of say that in comparison to combustible cigarettes, they would rather people be vaping.
That's also a pretty weak statement. That's
I know, but it's a lot more. It's a lot more than what they were.
Use nylon and not twine.
I'm just saying it's better than what they were. Where it was like,
this is true.
Point being, last year when I had started vaping and I told my doctor that, she said, "Are you still smoking?" And I said, "No, I actually just switched to vaping." And she gave me the speech of like, "It's bad for you, burr." And I just like sat there and just.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, let's continue.
How different doctors are. My doctor was the opposite. He's like, "Oh, dude, that's not smoking. You're fine."
Yeah. Well,
he also bought his nicotine from my freedom smokes.
It's all biased and opinionated as well, but that was her opinion. She believed that it was a no. And I saw her yesterday, and she said, well, what are you doing for the summer? And I said, well, I'm going with one of my friends, and we're going to California for a vape convention. And she goes, oh, that's cool. And it was like, wow, what the fuck?
Well, so
and it was weird because that was not long after a lot have been announcing for.
Yeah.
It's like,
so my doctor's he's an addiction specialist, and this isn't to be braggadocious, because I had no idea about how dope my doctor was until past 4, 5, 6 years. But he's a hardcore vaping proponent. He vapes himself. But nicotine has been proven time after time to be a therapeutic substance. It's less harmful and less dangerous, according to the UK's version of the FDA, to caffeine. Caffeine, it will give you a heart attack quicker than abundant of nicotine.
College of Physicians?
What is it?
Is that the Royal College of Physicians?
It's Royal something. It could be. I don't remember the name exactly.
Either way, continue.
But regardless, so my doctor is like up and up on like anything that's addiction, that has anything to do with addiction, caffeine, nicotine, drugs, everything. He's fucking cutting edge. Dude's also a Mayo Clinic doctor. Again, not that should mean anything. I don't like when people say that, because I'm like,
I work for Mayo,
right? But so fuck what, you know what I mean? There's a lot of good doctors that don't. You know what I mean? But he is, and he's also on the board of
I'm
physicians.
sorry for you, Will. That's fucked up. My mom's doctor told her vaping is worse than smoking, and she's better off smoking.
God, bro,
that sounds like a doctor you should fucking stab.
You should, or just leave.
All right, yeah, that'd be probably a better way.
Don't want to go away from her. I'll tell you what, stabbing sucks.
just cut off her hand and be like, I was gonna stab you, but I think cutting off your hand was a safer path.
Let's not cut off the hands either. Let's just go ahead and educate her.
Yes.
Like, look, here's the paperwork.
I'm doing this for comedy.
P.S. I've got my X-rays, and my doc gave them to me. I just saw them. Yeah. So I have my lung X-rays. I can show you guys. I can't show you the befores. Apparently it was too long ago. But my chart shit didn't get set up until, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. And the first initial lung X-rays were from 2013. That's 5 years ago. So then after that, what?
Bobby,
no, stab that motherfucker. Oh fuck.
Anyway.
Nicotine is, so the hardening of arteries isn't necessarily true. What it does to your arteries is it closes your blood vessels less than caffeine in a similar way. If your blood vessels are already closed and you drink a shit ton of caffeine, you'll die, or you have a heart attack. Nicotine temporarily not extracts, what's it called? The opposite of expand? Contracts. It contracts your blood vessels. Do you think hookah is basically vaping? Someone said it's not, because it is tobacco based. You are smoking, not
you are
vaping.
Still smoking.
Yeah, you're still smoking.
So
hookah is actual tobacco leaves, shreds.
In comparison to a traditional cigarette, I would say it's probably better because of the water. You're essentially pulling it through a filter with the water. I would say it's a little better than smoking cigarette, but it is still smoking.
I would disagree completely. I would say that it's better than smoking because it's rare and you don't do it on a constant basis like a cigarette.
Isn't that what I said, that it was better than
smoking? Right, but your reasoning was a filter. The water doesn't filter much.
Not much, but still, in the fact that it does.
Because you could say the same thing away with a cigarette has a fiberglass filter.
Yeah.
Well,
okay, true. Point still being, I would say it's a little better than it's just a traditional cigarette.
I disagree with the reasoning, but I agree.
But it is still smoking. It's still burning tobacco.
And particulate is what makes up smoke, and that's why vaping is vaping and smoking is smoking. Smoke, the word smoke by definition is particulate. Just like in physics, they teach you nothing can be destroyed, added or destroyed in the universe. So when you burn up a piece of paper, you have no paper left and just smoke and very little ash. The smoke that you see rising from a piece of paper is actual particulate. With vaping, it is literally equivalent to steam. It is literally steam.
Yep.
Hookah tobacco has less. That's not true. I mean, you're thinking about flavors, bro. Have you ever seen like blue raspberry flavored hookah? That's the color blue. I mean, that's a lot of chemicals.
That is not blue.
Yeah.
That is not just like food coloring.
Yep.
Still, I mean, I used to do it too. I
me
would
too.
I would agree
Yeah.
that like yes, it's more situational.
Yep.
You're not like,
it's
oh,
not
I need to go
constant.
have my hookah quick.
Yeah. No one carries around a 4-foot hookah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you live in fucking India. I don't know where else.
just
I don't
just
know where shit goes.
shoved into the backpack. You're just like, let me pull this out quick.
That's fucking crazy. Bro, we've been live for 120. Oh no, 1 hour. 1
Did
hour.
you
and
almost just
25
say
minutes.
120?
120 hours, bro. And I gotta sleep good tonight because I gotta get the sickness gone.
You'll be good.
So that way I can get these videos out for you guys. I've got look at no bullshit. Let's see. Let's pull it open.
I can't remember if it was Lung Association or if it was Cancer Society, but one of them did.
American Heart Lung Association was we were battling in court. So we've got
there was one of them that was also agreeing with what you said about with nicotine being less harmful than caffeine.
Yep.
But
because
I can't remember which one of the two. I had heard one of those.
Nicotine by itself is not the problem. It's the chemicals that are in tobacco and the particulate that's tobacco.
But whichever one it was kind of altering.
If you've ever
they
seen
were
a
saying
fireplace,
like, well, in comparison to caffeine, yes, it is less. So they were kind of fighting it as well. So
if you ever had if you have a fireplace in your house, you have to have a chimney sweep because of all the buildup. That's what happens inside your lungs. Vaping, it doesn't. Real quick, I've got the Renko Mantu, Vupu U-Force, and the Puma V-Storm videos all done and recorded. So those will be coming out this week, and then plus I'm going to do this square eye. This one. It's going to be adorable. It's going to be
adorable for the week that it's up.
Yeah, for the week that it's up. All right. Bits showcase, mother truckers. Now, with that being said, I want to tell you that I appreciate y'all for vaping with Thesis. It is your boy Thesis and
Josh.
I'm out. Wait. We're out. Oh shit.